Hey, what's going on, Vikings fans? It is Skol side back again. Another Minnesota Vikings video. Yesterday's video, the Minnesota Vikings need the tank video. That was me taking a very far over the edge approach to the Vikings season. However, I want to see both sides. So anyways, in today's video, I was just doing research. How can the Vikings save their 2020 season? And honestly, it's going to be way harder than I think some people think. And what are some benefits that we can get from 2020 for the season? It's just not completely wasted, because as we know, an interesting stat I saw, 0-3 teams, only 6 teams have made the playoffs. When you start 0-3, it's kind of sad. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for the support on the video yesterday. I mean, I've seen on Twitter, I had some people coming after me because I was selling my soul to the Vikings, or selling my purple soul, whatever they're talking about. They're saying I was just a moron for saying this should tank. Anyways, not really focused on that. But anyways, I'm going to say, can the Vikings save their 2020 season? Let's get right into it. All right, anyways, I mean, obviously we all know we're 0-3. And in 2 of the first games, we really did not show up at all. And the first 2 games, just offense, defense, none of it looked well. And I know in the first game we put up 34 points. However, it was a lot of garbage time. 24 of them were put up in the fourth quarter. Normally that doesn't happen. I don't care unless you're the Chiefs. You put up more than 20 points in a quarter in an NFL game. But anyways, that was just kind of how it went. First game, Packers, they literally did whatever they wanted to us. And honestly, the Packers, they only put up 43. But realistically, they should have put up a lot more, because Scantling dropped like 3 balls, and one of them was a lock-in touchdown. And they also got a 4th down stop on the goal line. So there's 14 points right there, where it could have been like Packers getting more points. I mean, they could have easily scored 50 on us. It was a really pathetic effort from the defense. However, I get it. It's Rodgers, young secondary. Zimmer is dealing with a lot of new starters on defense. But you just can't let your division rival hang 50 on you in your home opener. That just doesn't happen. So that was disappointing. Anyways, so we know what happened in Indianapolis. Just the offense just is completely inept. Kirk Cousins had one of his worst games of his career. Couldn't move the ball at all. Defense, honestly, played like shit again. And yeah, you say they only gave up 28 points. All right, dude, T.Y. Hilton dropped a wide open touchdown, and then they had the punt on the next play. So anyways, again, defense should give up like 35 there. And then again, against the Colts, they also got a stop on the goal line. Eric Wilson had that pick on the goal line. So a lot of just Vikings have also got fortunate they have not given up more points on defense. Really, really pathetic defense to start the season. Obviously, we know what happened against Tennessee. Back and forth. Offense looked really, really good. However, just defense, again, nothing. No resistance. I mean, they looked better than they had. Still, let Derrick Henry do whatever he wants. I mean, you give up a lot of easy points. No real, like when it's gut check time, they don't really show up. Big plays. It was just a bad effort. It was terrible coaching and loss to Tennessee. Anyways, that's not about the video. I'm just kind of laying it out. What's happened? So how can you save this? Well, I was looking at the Vikings schedule. You know, pretty much if you want to save this season, if you want a chance to be anything, I mean, you got to start with your first win. And I think this is the last week that the Vikings have a chance to save their season, because you're not going to start 0-4 and then go to Seattle and even sniff the playoffs. I mean, you'll be a very bad football team. However, Texans, I mean, they have a chance to win. If you can win this game, move to 1-3, and then you got Seattle. That's going to be a marquee game. You'll be 1-3. They'll probably be 4-0. If you have a chance to beat them there, move to 2-3, it could get some momentum in the right direction. Even though we would still be 2-3, we'd be coming off 2 huge road wins against pretty good teams, especially Seattle. But then again, I just don't see the Vikings doing that. I just don't know how. Because against the Titans, I feel like they played a very good game. And I feel like a lot of players played really well. It's just they still couldn't get a victory. And I don't see this defense becoming better, mainly just because we've had 2 sacks this whole season. And it was by the dude we traded for, Yannick Ngakoue. Nobody else has had a sack. I don't even think nobody else even touched a quarterback this year. No Daniil. Daniil is most likely going to be done for the season. I would honestly advise him to do that. There's no reason to come back and risk with all this commotion going on. But I think the Vikings, if they want to save this season, I think it really just comes down to playing smart and timely football, because I just don't think this roster right now, with the injuries, how depleted it is, has really the talent to like getting these like almost like shootouts with these teams. It's gonna start with just running the ball and almost like scoring more than the other team, but they also have to control the time of possession. That's why this team's just makeup is just really weird. I think it's just gonna come from just running Dalvin like crazy and play action like crazy and getting all these dudes going, getting all these playmakers the ball. But even if, I mean, they're gonna have to put up 35 points to win a game, and I just don't think they can really do that consistently. Now, you could take the approach of, let's just say we get 2 wins hypothetically, and then I think we had the Falcons. Okay, you should handle the Falcons at home. You're at 3-3. What could happen next? Then it's just a free season. 3-3. You got 10 games to prove yourself. But then again, that's a big ask for this Vikings team, and I think that's the only way to save the 2020 season. And that's why I am still under the impression of tanking the rest of the season. Not tanking, just letting the rookies play, letting these guys play. And I think a other benefit that we could have from this 2020 season, if the Vikings do want to get benefit from it and not just throw it away, is let these rookies eat, because it's exciting seeing Jefferson go. It's exciting seeing Gladney play. I want to see DJ Wonnum. I want to see James Lynch. I want to see Ezra Cleveland. Let these rookies get reps, and then next year, hopefully we bring in a quarterback. Hopefully we bring in a new head coach, or even no, Zimmer can stay. Let's just say Zimmer stays. You're bringing in Michael Pierce, Daniil Hunter, Yannick Ngakoue, DJ Wonnum, all these dudes with reps. Gladney second year, Dancer second year, Holton Hill should be cut. I swear to God. Maybe draft a couple corners late. You know, this team has potential, man, to really be good in the upcoming years. I just don't think this year is really lining up for them well. I think the NFL gave them a really brutal schedule, and the Vikings really have not been resilient to that at all. Do I think they can save the 2020 season? No. I think it's over. However, please prove me wrong. Go win in Houston this weekend. Go win in Seattle, and then handle business in Atlanta. 3 in a row. That's how I think the Vikings can save it. However, if that just doesn't happen, I'm under the impression to just play the rookies. Let the rookies eat. And anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Love and support on the channel. Sub for more. I think the Vikings, it's going to be really tough for them to save their season. However, they do have a blueprint. I mean, it's there. Win the next 3. That should be their idea. Starts with Houston, though. That's where it is. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Love the support on the channel recently. Leave a comment down below. I respond to all you guys. And anyways, tank for Trevor. See you guys next time.